Gillian Ortega's Do-It-Yourself Power Look here on GillianOrtegaOnline.com.
Yay! And this is my model, Geraldine. You've already seen her. We've shown you a look that you can create yourself. So many of you are spending so much money at the beauty shop and you don't need to be spending it. So you can see with Geraldine's hair, she has my style on the left-hand side of her head. And then you've got mine, and it's on the right-hand side of my head, depending on where you part your hair. Now on the back, she's got crystals in the back of her hair, and I've got flowers on the back of my hair. So depending on the look that you want, you can do this yourself. You don't need to spend $70 at the beauty shop. You can make this happen, especially if you don't have the income to do that. And growing up in Ireland, we didn't have it. When Dad died, he left us with nothing. So we learned how to do things ourselves. So do it yourself today. Try it. Make some mistakes, but get the right hairspray. You gotta listen to the video. You gotta understand what it is that you can do. But remember, it lasts you 3 days. 3 days. So take care of it. It's so much fun. Enjoy it. And we will look forward to seeing you next month with the next look. You just never know what we're going to come up with. Right, Geraldine?
Right.
So how do you turn something like this beautiful woman into a very chic, chicky chick? Not only chic, but something for a professional look. So if she's wearing a suit, or if she's just going on vacation, what's a style that you can do that could last you for 3 days and you don't even have to mess with it? That's so fun. So I'm going to show you how to do that and how to change from the sleek look that she's got into something fabulous. So we're going to turn her around. Let's go ahead and twirl you around there, Geraldine. And we're going to section off her hair. Because a lot of people ask me, do I have a bump in my hair? And I don't. So I'm going to show you how to create your own. But it's important that you use the right hairspray. And so this is the hairspray you want to use, Rockaholic. And it's Fun Times flexible hairspray, but it's pretty darn stiff and it's really good. You need a really good back comb. And this is what we're going to use here, but you want to take just sections of her hair and we're going to tease it. And so that you're going to create, it's kind of like creating a ledge for her hair. So not like Snooki now, let me tell you, we're not going to make it that crazy. But we are going to make it fun and it'll be sassy, but it'll also look professional. And that's the idea. I can't tell you how many people have stopped me in the airport and said, what in the world, who did your hair? Did you have that professionally done? And I don't. I've learned how to do it myself in the economy that we're in today. And this hairstyle should last you 3 days. All you have to do is touch it up in the morning. But you want to make sure that to create the look, you're going to be teasing it like this underneath. I'm going to spray down the roots. So we're going to tease here on the top. And then you want to lift it up and you want to also tease underneath in the bottom. And you're spraying right here at the root. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can tell that's not a perfect line, especially when you're doing your own hair. It's almost impossible to get perfect lines. Now, if a hairstylist was doing it for you, obviously it would be perfect. And you pretty much go down to that level there, and then when you take these sections and bring them back down, you're just going to brush them down and over, so you still have the slick part up here on top, so it looks pretty on the top, but it's interesting underneath. Nobody knows but you. It's your very own secret. But that's how you create a bump. And a lot of people go out and they buy that plastic bump, and then a gust of wind comes along and blows your hair apart. And then you've got this big old plastic thing hanging off the back of your head, and it is not pretty. Yeah. So I'm going to have you turn just a little bit, Geraldine. So then you just go ahead and you section this part off as well. And you're doing the exact same thing to this side. You're going to go through each section and you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to tease it on the top and you're going to tease it on the bottom. And you can tell, again, it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. Nobody's going to see it. I'm going to do the same thing underneath. You're going to look amazing, Geraldine. Everybody's going to say, where did you go? So I'm going to teach you how to recreate this yourself. The other day I was coming back from Atlanta and I had one of those TSA agents stop me and she said, I want to know how you did your hair. Who did it? Where did you have it done? And I said, it was me. I did it myself. And then we went on to buy some chocolate at the chocolate factory. Every girl needs chocolate. And guess what? I have more money to buy chocolate so I got that gal's email and she said, please, please, please make a video and email it to me so that I can recreate it. So there was 2 people in less than 1 hour. And this is what happens everywhere I go. Everybody wants to know, how did you do that? And it's just one of those divine creations one day. As a matter of fact, where I got the idea was when I was in Ireland for a wedding a couple years ago, and this girl had shorter hair, like to her shoulders, and that works fine too. But she had like 3 little curls like down here, and she had them twisted up, and I thought, that is so cute. And then I started messing with my hair, and it's a little bit longer than that, and I was able to create quite a few more curls, and I thought, wow, it looks really good. So I thought I would wear it and see what kind of compliments I would get, and everybody loved it. So see how cool that is? Snooki has nothing on you, Geraldine.
At all.
Nothing. And it doesn't matter. Here you're going to kind of mess with it anyway in a while, so even if it doesn't look perfect, and you can tell here it doesn't look that perfect, you're going to keep layering hair over it, so it's not going to really matter. And so you're going to do the same on the other side. So I don't think we need to probably twirl you on the other side, Geraldine, but we could. Yeah, we do. I want to try you on the other side. The cameraman says yes. We never say no to him, do we?
No.
No. He knows the best thing. Now you'll notice in here, Geraldine has a braid braided into her hair without. I didn't know she had that. So this could be an interesting challenge for us today. We'll see if we can do it, because she asked me, she said, well, do you think I can do it? I said, well, I don't know, but we'll try. You know, it could end up being quite fascinating. It could actually end up being very cute.
Maybe.
Just depends. Depends on
If
how.
not, then.
If not, well, we'll make it work.
We'll see. It looks cute.
There's a will, there's a way, right?
Yes.
Women always figure something out. And you can tell you need very little of that hairspray. It's pretty darn stiff.
And where can you get this?
Well, you can get it at any of the beauty supply places, but I always get mine again. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep of what you make. That's what my mama taught me a long time ago. So I get all of mine online. And you often can find where there's no shipping, depending, you know, so just go ahead and Google it. Most of the time I get mine from Amazon.com, and they have individual sellers that sell it, and it's much cheaper than getting it in the store.
Okay.
Unless your local beauty supply has sales, you know, a lot of them have sales. So I watch for all of that. Because growing up in Ireland, we didn't have anything, so we learned how to be really frugal and how to make things stretch. But we also, anytime there was a sale, we had a coupon, we always took advantage of it. Okay, so for the Rockaholic, we'll stick the link underneath the video so that you'll know where to get it, because I know that frustrates people when they don't know where to buy this stuff, so that's a good question. And the comb, you can get the comb, like a really small tooth comb. You need something like this, more of a back comb, at any of the beauty supply as well. But I imagine Amazon has this. I think I picked this one up at the beauty supply. Can't remember, to be honest with you, if it was Beauty Brands or another one. But just make sure you have a really good one. I'm going to go ahead and spray underneath. Have fun. You okay?
Yes.
This part takes a while, but then you don't have to do this every day because it's already done. You just need to smooth out the pieces on the top depending on how you sleep. You can put a scarf around your head if you want to, if you want to keep the look from getting messed up on your bed pillow. But mine doesn't usually get that messed up. But then I don't move a lot in my bed either. You know, some people are restless sleepers. I'm just not one of them. So if somebody ticks you off during the day, you might end up being a little restless. So you might want to put a scarf on your head. So whatever it takes, right? So it's all in practicing this and seeing what your style is. It's easy for you. So see, we've created a nice ledge here for Miss Geraldine. And I think we'll give her a little bit more on this side. Where's your natural part?
This side. No, natural is right here. I did on this side.
Did you do it so you part from here to here?
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know too. So we'll want to create more of a ledge on this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I hear you saying? Right, so we want
Right.
more of it here?
Right.
Yeah. Your hair's sticking really well to this hairspray. Most everybody's hair does. If you've got really fine hair, but you've got a lot of hair, this is definitely the hairspray for you.
That's exactly what my hair is.
Yeah, you've got lots and lots of it. So you're going to take a section about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches wide. And you're going to take and you're going to tease from the top. And then you're going to lift it up like that, and you're going to go underneath like that. So it looks really messy like that. But you're going to make sure all this is not. So it's just down here is where you're creating that ledge. And then you get the hairspray and give it 1 squirt down there at the root and let it drop. And you'll see, it just keeps creating that ledge. Again, we're going to take another couple of inches, comb up the ends, and just go ahead and do the same thing. You can go underneath first or on top first, it doesn't matter, as long as you're creating that little ledge from the root. So fun. So initially, it will take time to do it. You'll get faster at it the more you do it.
That reminds me of the Addams Family, dude.
It does. And sometimes I'll just spray, like if I've got it even all the way around like this, I'll just do a quick spray all the way around. Now I'm going to go back again. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and I'll keep doing here. Our big thing is she parts on that side. So we'll go ahead and...
You can part it wherever it's easier.
Well, no, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We just want to make sure that we're leaving enough hair to cover over. Some people, well, back in the day, when my mom used to do her hair, and I'm sure a lot of you watching would say that your mom had a bee's nest. That's what they used to call it, a bee's nest, and now it's a bump. So, you know, it's the age that we're in. But we used to call it a bee's nest in Ireland, but I'm not sure what they called it over here. But it was back in the, I think the 60s, 50s, 60s is when that used to be the thing. Of course, what's old is new. Keeps coming back. Everything keeps coming back. And the smart chicks figure out how to do it without costing them a lot of money. Unless you've got a lot of money you would like to burn. Most people don't. Okay, we're going to do this. Go down at the root, and we're going to go on the top. You'll notice as we get closer, we won't do it on the top so much because the way we're going to squish it around to cover over our little ledge.
You just learned this by trial and error, right?
Mm-hmm. Did I say that? Can we say it again?
No, you're good.
Okay.
We turn it back around a little bit.
Yep. Okay, Jordan, we're going to turn you again. Which way do you want her to turn?
Just all the way around where it's easiest. Yeah.
Okay, you can see we've got a lot of volume going on. Lots, right? So we're going to take again, here, same. I'm going to spray again. You feel like you're poofy?
Very creepy. Big hair is always a do.
It's fun though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to take a bit more from there. Maybe we'll go underneath. You're going to do this for somebody this weekend, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You're going to give her some big hair
Okay.
for a wedding, right? It's a great wedding do, but it's a great professional look, especially in a business suit. But it's also a great fun look when you're going out to a dance, disco, is that what you all call them, Jardine, you know, and the interesting
Club.
names, a club. When you go to the club, you can put sparkles in your hair and make it look really pretty.
This is also like on a Friday after work, which you can just change and go.
Yeah, you can. You can put like a really plain kind of business, professional bow in the back.
Mhm.
Not so much bow, but flower. Flowers are really in. And then you could, at nighttime, take that out and put a rhinestone on it.
Mhm.
A lot of people love that. So now we're getting close to where her part is. So we want to make sure that we have enough to go over it and make it look pretty. Now, do you like a messy part or do you want it perfect?
I like the messy part.
Messy part. I could tell that. Some people like a messy part and some people like me, depending on your age group. We won't even say how young I am. But depending on your age group will depend on if you want it messy or if you want it perfect. You said your part came from here, right?
Right.
Just double checking. Okay. It's looking really good. Of course. Okay, so now right here is where her part is. So we're going to take just a little bit more and make a ledge with it, but we're not going to do it all like that necessarily. So underneath, and you can always tell the side you sleep on. I bet you sleep on the side. Yes? Maybe? You probably sleep all over.
I do sleep all over.
Most people have a predominant side that they sleep on and
But it's stuff like this.
yeah. So the pillow, I'm sleeping on it. Same side can make one side of your hair thinner
Oh,
than the other side. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Now this time, we're not going to go on top, we're just going underneath. So this is where it's going to lay over all the stuff that we have done. We don't want it to show so much up here, so you want to smooth that part out so that when we swish it to one side, it doesn't look like we've teased it. Otherwise, it's going to look really bitsy and teased. So you want it to look smooth. That's the idea. Okay, so you can see here that has no teasing on the top. You want that all smooth. Okay, so now we're going to go back over here. We're going to work with this side because we want to swish it all this way, but we want to give her more height up in here still. Because over here is where we worked with earlier. We actually did this piece. So we still have all this to work with. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to work with this a little bit more and give her some more height here because you want it to be balanced out. We're teasing again, teasing on the top. You can tell it does take some time, but oh my, the results are amazing. And all your friends will want to know, how did you do it? And you're going to say, you can go out to GillianOrtegaOnline.com and find out for yourself. Recreate it for yourself and practice. You know, when somebody upsets you, just get in front of the mirror, make yourself look good. That's my thing. Practice with makeup, practice with your hair. Because I believe every woman has the ability to reinvent herself when she wants to. Not allow somebody to dictate how you feel. One of my things that I say a lot is nobody can upset you, make you mad, or hurt your feelings without your permission. So why not work on your hair when somebody does? Right, Jardine?
Right.
I could see you backcombing and teasing.
Oh, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
love it.
are you saying a lot of people make you mad?
No, I just do it for myself.
You just like to play. Okay. I was going to say, who makes you mad? I'll have to go
I'll have
talk to them for you.
No.
You know, you're like a daughter, so I'm going to have to go figure them out for you. Right?
Right.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
I know you will.
Once my hair is really big and poofy and all done up, you'll know.
There you go. Now you do have some kind of bang, really. It's not that Not as long, I thought it was.
Growing them out.
I don't know, Jerry was talking about cutting her hair earlier. I don't think he might after this.
I know, after this I might have to do it all the time.
Great hair, girlfriend.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Lots of hair. It's fantastic. It's really, really pretty.
Wait, I thought you said gray hair.
No, I said great. Great. It's that Irish accent. I can't help myself. Got great hair.
Okay, thank you.
You do. Remember? I'm always telling you, if we had a daughter, I know she would just like you. That's why I asked your mom if I can adopt you. She says,
can't.
okay, you can borrow her, but you can't keep her. Darn it.
Oh darn, it's okay though.
Mhm.
I can be shared.
Yeah. I think
There's a lot of me to go around.
that's right. We sure have some fun, don't we, girl?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now here, okay, let's have you look straight in the mirror. Look at how you look amazing. So right here, we want to bring it up just a little bit more. And I'll show you a little trick on how to get it higher once we pin it back. Okay, so now back here, we want to continue to make it a little bit higher. And I'll show you how to make it bigger, like I said, when we actually pin it back. So see, most people would have that bump it right in here. And oh my, I've seen some bump its. Not so pretty.
I'm guilty.
Are you?
One time,
Ugh,
was when they came out, I had to have it.
what did you think?
Awful. It would like slide down. I'd be like,
I know, and I
It'd
think
be
it's a
awful.
great concept. But for those of us that have really fine hair, even if you have a lot of it, it can be a problem because they just don't stand, like you said. And then the gust of wind.
yes.
I remember trying one when I went to watch a baseball game. It wasn't pretty. I had to go to the car and fix it. I looked a little crazy. And my husband looked at me like, oh. And you know what? It was his idea. He said, I'm going to buy you the bump it. Because he knew that I wanted to learn how to back comb my hair and tease my hair. And he says, I just saw something on TV and it's fabulous. And he showed it to me and I said, don't buy that for me. It won't stay in my head. He said, nope, I'm going to buy it. And what did he do? He went ahead and bought it. Bought it. And what happened? It didn't work. Just like I told them. What is it with men? They never listen to us
I
women.
know. You know it all.
They spend all the money. Okay, they say we do. They do. Well, some of them do. Okay, so this is a different spray. This one is Sebastian Shaper Plus. This one is a finishing spray you put on top because it's real easy to brush out. And if you make a mistake up here and you use the Rockaholic, it's very stiff and it can pull all the style away. So for me, I've discovered this one is the best because then you can recreate it and slick it down if you want to, or you can re-pick it up and it won't be all stiff and weird. So I like this real well. So I usually put a spray all the way around before I start pulling it back. Okay, so that's what we do first. Okay, drop my comb. So now what we're going to do is you want to start over here, and this is where that one little piece is, isn't it?
Should
There's
I?
none there, it's over here.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, let's have you turn that way. This way, right? You want her straight up or this way?
That'd work.
Maybe sideways because I'm going to pick it up. Like we're going to take some of her hair and leave it down. Let me see, by how much do we want to leave down? You want quite a bit down?
It's up to you.
I don't know with your hair because let's just leave that much down. And then you can curl it, you know, whatever you leave down, you can curl. Okay. Right here, we're going to take this section here. I'm going to comb underneath it. Actually, we could take it a little bit more. Let me come around. Actually, if you turn a little bit more towards me for a second. So you want to make sure that this part is smooth. So you're going to be brushing out some of the teased part if you got a little bit too much under here. And in this case I did, which is probably good for you to see, because then you can see what you need to do. But because you don't want any of the tease part to show. See here, you're brushing down over it, but you still want to have the volume. So here's what you're doing. Here, you're going to take this piece like that, and you're going to twist it. Now if there's some funny parts right here that are not quite smooth, just get your comb and comb it back towards your hand, and then start twisting it. So you're going to twist like this. Okay, so with her hair, she actually needs more of it picked up. So we're going to take this down. We're going to pick up more right here. Okay, so we're going to make it smooth again. And brush it, comb it, whichever. I'm going to take it, I'm going to twist it. See how we're doing it here? We're going to twist it, twist it, twist it. Now, it might seem like it's hard, but it's not hard. So, don't be looking at me and going, I can't do that until you try it. It's so easy. Don't say you can't do it, okay? Now, what you want to do is take it and right like smack in the middle, you're going to take one of these hairpins and you're going to secure it. Now, to secure it better, you want to do the pin the opposite direction. So you take it, you go down into it like this. And that makes it more secure than if you did it upwards. So I have one just to secure it and one coming back down. Okay? Does it feel tight now? It's going to feel tighter when you bring around the other side.
Okay.
And then when you swish it, you're going to be adding more pins. Okay? Now it doesn't even matter what color pins they are either, because you're going to hide all that. Okay? So now because she doesn't really have bangs like I do, she can leave her hair down like this and it would look really cute. So we're going to spin her, okay, we're going to leave this much down for sure because it's so cute on her. You can even leave these little pieces down, but we'll pull it back up. And you can always take little pieces down once her hair is up, or your hair is up. So again, we're going to pull it. Now remember, we have her fun little thing under here. And actually, okay, so I'm going to like bring down more of her hair here. So if you're looking at my style, because I have bangs and she doesn't, I've got the short bangs, you can swish them. But we're opposite. If you're looking like this is this for me. And this is this for me. So we're opposite. But that'll give you an idea, you know, for those of you that have bangs. But because she doesn't, this is what we're going to do. Now, she's got this cute little braid back here, so we're going to see what we can do to make it work, because some of you young cutie pies watching will have these things in your hair, so I bet you we can work with it. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to leave this piece down. And we'll just do this piece. So let's turn you around so you can see what we're doing this way. Jordy, let's turn you to, no, the other way. Yeah, this way. Let's turn you that way. And then we'll start twisting again. You always want to twist up. Okay? So here we go. We're going to twist again around. See, and it's looking a little bit messy there, so just take a comb, smooth it out. Let the twist go in your hand so that it's gone again. And then just twist again. Keep twisting. And twisting. Okay, now let's have you turn this way. Jordan, no, this way. Oh, it doesn't turn like that. Okay, can you turn your head like that? Okay. So, see what we're doing? We're going to meet the other side. So, that's right there already. So, you're going to meet it. They're going to kiss. How about that? And then you're going to take one, again, secure it, take another one, and put it the opposite way. And you can hide it within that braid too, or not the twirl. I call it a braid, but it's not really a braid. Okay, so let's turn around. Just, can you look this way? So now you can see there's those two pieces they just met. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Now I'm going to have her turn around, look at me. And then we're going to swish it. Now so you can see already from putting this in the back, let's have you just look straight again. This little bump is a little bit down, you see? So it squishes it down when you swish them around. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up. And you can smooth it and pick it up. Because remember, we used the different spray on it. So you want to make sure it's balanced so you don't have a lopsided pooch when you're walking down the street like this. So make sure that it's balanced. Now that would not be cute. See what we're doing here? We're just picking it back up. Now this does not have to be perfect, and I'll show you why in a minute, because we're going to put some flowers in it right here like you see in the back of my head. And you won't tell if there's a mistake, so don't be freaking out if you make mistakes, because it doesn't matter. Sometimes when I look at the back of my hair, I think like, whoa, what did I do? But then I put the flowers in the back of it, can't even tell. It's no big thing. Now we're going to swish. So wherever your crease is, and her crease is here, and my crease of course is on the left side, then you would take your hair and swish it to the opposite side. So because her crease is here, we're going to swish it all on this side. Okay, does that make sense? So wherever your crease is, you're going to swish all the hair to the opposite side. Which this is going to work out really good with her braid. So let's just give this a whirl. So you're going to take it now and you're going to, I'll show you, we're going to turn her back around. You're going to take it from here. And you're going to make sure all that is smooth. And if you feel like it's coming loose a little bit, just put another pin up in here. So when I look at that, it looks like a little loose. Did you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then you're going to swish it again. You're doing the exact same thing with this that you did with these pieces. It's just a bigger piece. So you're going to take it, most all of the hair, and you're going to twist it again. And you're going to add it in over here. So how easy is that? Then you're going to take another pin. And you're going to work downwards. The more you can work downwards with the pin, then your hair will stay secure and you won't have to worry about it. And then you take a little spray. Again, use the finishing spray. And you'll see with this one, see that little pin came out, but it doesn't matter because we're going to cover it with the flowers, so just don't worry about it at all. Now, let's go ahead and have you show the side view before we start pulling it up into little pins.
This side?
Mm-hmm. So that's how it looks. So fun and easy. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so now what do? Well, this is the fun part. And it's easy. Again, everything is easy. So you're going to take little strips. And with these strips, you're going to roll them like one at a time. Now, the bulkier your hair, the more curls that you'll have. And you can always add some hair. Add some hair to your hair for a special occasion. So if you have fairly thin hair and you don't feel like you're going to have enough curl to it, then just know that you can always add. So I'm going to spray that and I'm just going to leave it set for a minute. And I'm going to take this one up here. I'm going to start with the one here at the top. I'm going to spray it. You take it in your fingers. I don't know if you can see it there, but you're going to roll it. Just making a roll with your hair. Take it and roll it and roll it. And again, this is practice. Just practice, practice, practice. You're going to take it like that. Take a pin and you're going to pin it. It's kind of like back in the day when our moms used to put these in our head at night so that in the morning when we took out the pins, our hair was curled. That was a cheap way of us doing it back in the day because we didn't have rollers and all those expensive things that most of our friends had. So again, you're doing the same thing. I'm going to take all of that. Roll that one. And you can twist them any way you want to and where you want to place them. So as you're rolling them, you can roll one to where it's going up and out or underneath. And that makes more sense as you're trying it for yourself. And like with Geraldine, because she's young, all these little fun pieces that stick out, I may just leave them out. Or not, depending on what she wants and what kind of look she wants. Now, if she was going on a business interview, I wouldn't leave them out. But if she's going to a fun place for the night, I'd leave some out for sure. So we'll do another one. You want to make sure too that the pieces all kind of match up with the section of the hair, because if you have pieces that don't belong in that same section, then they fall down.
Chills.
Yeah. Got a little chill going on there with that hairspray. Okay, so again, you're just twisting it up, and then you're pinning. Now, I'm going to turn her around so that you can see that then from here, once I do some in the back, then I want to start from the front, because you want the front part here to not look funny at the end, because if you wait to the end to do the front parts, it can look rather strange. It's kind of like, it could look like, what's the name of that girl in, is it Star Trek or Star Wars?
Princess.
Was
it Leah?
Leah, she's beautiful, but she looks like it's all right there, hanging out. So you want to make sure that it looks balanced on you all the way around. Now if you want a bigger look, you can certainly do that. But this is kind of the way I do it that seems to work the best. And you can play with all of this once it's secure. You can pull it out, stretch it out, make it bigger, squish it, make it smaller. It's so much fun. Like, look what, right now I'm going to show you. You can stretch out that curl and pin it on the inside and make it look like it's two. Okay, now it still looks kind of messy, and you're probably going to yourself, wow, doesn't look so hot yet, but it will. Watch how you keep adding the curls in, and it just all balances itself out. It's so pretty. It's easier also to do your hair if it's not clean. I think Jody, yours is fairly clean today. So it'll go up much better, and you won't have so many like straggler pieces. Like, you'll have a lot of stray pieces when your hair is just clean. But when it's dirty, it's so much easier to put up. So you might want to tell your bride not to have clean hair.
Oh yeah, we always tell them that.
Do you? I'm just going to put that little piece back.
The dirtier the better.
Dirtier the better, which is not so much good for the groom, really, is it?
No, not the groom.
Unless she has a lot of perfume in her head. Sorry about that. And again, you're going to curl it. Stick it up. And you can make these curls as big or as small as you want. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I'll just take the whole thing and I'll just twist it all up and put it in one of these great big clips and fan it out like it's a fan. And it's beautiful too. So you can try that. If you're in a hurry and you're looking at me like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'd have the time to do that. Even if you're only doing it once every 3 days, is that you don't have to do it like this. You can do it the other way, and it's so simple. And it's very professional too, for those of you that are professional business women and you want to do it and just get out the door. Especially if you have an alarm clock that goes off in the morning and you wish it didn't. You can still look fantastic. It's all about looking the part. Especially for any appointment that you're going on that's a professional appointment. Let me have you tilt your head for a second. Any professional appointment is, gosh, it's so important that you look great. Now, I imagine at the salon you pay a lot of money for this. I'm not sure because I haven't been to a salon to have my hair done like this forever.
This would probably be around $60, $70.
$60 or $70? Is that how much you're going to pay me? Geraldine?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Wow,
How much?
I feel so lucky. Today I'm gonna get $70. My mom always said that you should do this for a living, you know, because I do love to play with hair, but wasn't my calling. But I would love to help friends, of course. And when you get married, I would be happy to do your hair.
Good. I'll just...
Unless you go home and tell your mom, I do not like the way she does my hair.
No,
That's crazy.
I love it. I'll just let you know the date.
All right. I guess he has to ask you first. Huh?
Yeah, that too.
Well, he'd be silly not to, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, that's so cute on you. Okay, now you can see it's kind of like a little bit messy here because it's so clean. Our hair, when it's that clean, it's hard to get all the little pieces in there. Now you can spray them down and you can glue your hair, literally glue your hair. With each curl, like you take each curl, take it, like put your finger in there and smooth it and just kind of like pat it all down. See the difference there. Same here. See, we have these few stragglers, but don't worry, you're going to see what I'm going to do with them. Same here. And you can always, like I said, you can stretch them and you can make this look bigger. One of the good things to do is just leave it set for a while, and if you want to rearrange any of it, you can go back once it's dry. Don't go try and do that when it's wet because you're going to mess up your hairdo. Okay, let me see. So cute, Jordan. And you just need like our straight iron. Next we'll do that. Now, if you don't want all this hair here, she can always take it and just wear a little piece down and slip this part back in here and pin it. As a matter of fact, I think we'll do that just for fun.
Okay.
Oops, let me find the right one. So if you're doing this for a bride, make sure that you have her practice it and see what she likes. And then you can hide that with the curls. You can, again, you can stretch these curls. We need to leave these dry a little bit more so that they'll be a little bit smoother. But you can slick it like that, which it looks really cute on her. You can even take the other side. A lot of the brides are doing this and they would slick the whole part over like that. You almost need like a lot of hairspray, like your hair is like super clean.
This morning clean.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that.
And then you can just like stick your finger underneath it so it's not like glued to her head. And stick it, but you can tell hers is so clean, it's separating already. So I would spray it and come back and do it again. I'll just leave this over here because it's not going to cooperate because it's too clean. But at least everybody here gets the idea that when it's that clean, it's not going to swish from one side all to the other. But this works really good. How can you go wrong with this kind of a model here? Seriously. So we were able to leave this down. How about that?
Yay.
Cool. But you could also play with that,
Right.
you know?
Like wrap it around something.
And if you feel like here, see, I feel like there's too much down. Let's go show them again on this side. I feel like that's too much down. So it's better to leave it down and then swish it up than trying to do it the other way around. So you just, again, use swish it back. I have a niece in Ireland that just loves for me to mess with her hair. It's so fun. As a matter of fact, we might make you just look really sleek and just slick it all back. So cute on her. And then with a little curling iron, you could either, or a straight iron, you could straighten this part down or curl it. Boy, that looks good on you. Wow.
I love it.
Okay, now let me show you though how you can hide everything. Okay, so turn around to the back, Jardine, so they can see. Okay, now you wouldn't want everybody to see that. So you can take like a big bow, depending on what you're doing. That would be a fun look. Or you could take rhinestone and put a rhinestone right here for a bride. That's beautiful. As a matter of fact, I'll go get one. So I'm going to show you what we do. Now you can get these little jobbies at any of the hair supply. These little crystals to put in a bride's hair or for fun, you know, if you're going out at night. So if you're changing from a day to night, then this is an easy thing to do. You just go ahead and you can just twist these all around. And they just twist in like this. You just screw them in like that. Isn't that pretty? So cute. And you can do them in a line. You can sprinkle them. You can, whatever your heart's desire. For tonight, we'll just do it this way. And these are yours for being our model. Isn't that cool?
Yes, thank you.
You can even take like a messy piece and fix it and hide it with one of those. But I'm going to go get the crystal, and I'm going to put the crystal in the back so you can see what it would look like for a bride's hair.
So the veil.
So you can see everything back here. Yeah, it's so pretty. And then you can lift it a little bit more in the back here. So if you want it to look like it's more of a bigger bump, you can keep lifting. So pretty. Okay, let's have you turn that way. So pretty. Okay, so let me go ahead and spray. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get the crystal and I'll be right back. Okay, so Geraldine, let's go ahead and have you turn around the back again. So what I'm going to do, we're going to pretend she's a bride today, so we're going to put like a crystal pin in the back. These are all the fashion. You can get these at a lot of the different supply stores as well. Even some of the major department stores, but this makes a big difference. In the back of my hair, you'll see flowers. And some of the brides might want flowers, but a lot of them are into the crystals and the pearls right now. So all you do, this one's on a comb, and you take it, and you can even put it like back here. This will hide everything. So you just press it down in here. But I would secure this with a pin anyway, because with all the dancing around and the hugging and the kissing and all the stuff, it's a good idea to go ahead. Look how pretty that is in the back. And but I take a pin, and down here where this little comb is that we went into the back with, I make sure that I take another pin, another one of these bobby pins, and secure it. And it may hurt the bride, like right in the middle of you putting it in, but you don't want it to be bleeding in her head, so just ask her. And then you want to just go ahead and pull out a little bit more in the back, because it will squish the poof just a little bit. And actually you'd be better off putting in the big piece first, because you can tell we can't see this one because it's gone down into the poof. So you just unscrew it and take it back out, and then put it back in again a little further down. And voila! That's it. So let's see. Why don't you go ahead and put on some pearl earrings? Let's just see how you look.
How to look.
Woo! Amazing.
There we go.
Incredible. Did you get the side view? What it looks like? So you can see a little veil on the back, but a little black dress, you know, for the holidays and something like this would be amazing. You don't have to be a bride.
Right.
This could be like we're going out on a very special night.
Yes.
It's very, very pretty. And here again, let me just show you, see if we can do a little bit of, now you can spread out the curls. So you can make them bigger. So if you want them bigger, more volume to your look, then you just take each one of them and spread them. Spread them out. And you can keep spreading them, and it'll make the do a little bit bigger. As you can see, it's made that bigger already. So you take it and pull it. And then that gives you the illusion then of a lot more hair. So you're going to be pulling against the pins, but it's pretty secure at this point. But again, you have to let it dry, so see how it makes it bigger? And even if the pin comes all the way out, go ahead and take the pin out and just repin it underneath. Because you have a lot more hair than it looks like because we have it really hairspray down. So we didn't want it to get loose. It's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. You look like a movie star. You do.
I'll go out tonight.
Yeah, you should. After you take care of business tonight, off you go. She's going off to work right now, so this is a great work life. Oh my
Perfect.
gosh, everybody's gonna go like, wowie kazowie. And I'm gonna put another little, one last pin, and we will be, ta-da. Ta-da, how does it feel?
Amazing. It feels really secure.
Yeah?
Yes,
Look
thank
incredible.
you.
Look, we look like twins.
I know.
The blonde version
And brunette.
and the brunette.
Mini me.
The daughter we always wanted, right? I know. I love it. Give yourself a round of applause, woman. Anybody can do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it makes me happy. So go for it. Try it. Mess up, because you will a couple of times. But remember, get the right hairspray. Got to get the right hairspray. This is the key, Rockaholic. That will create the ledge. And again, the Sebastian Hairspray Plus will be the finishing touch for you. So, gosh, you're going to have an amazing time. And you're going to save how much each time?
$70.
$70 each time. And at nighttime, before you go to bed, just take a scarf. If you don't want it to move, just take a scarf, put it all the way around, tie it in the back. And then in the morning, all you have to do is just pull out again the curls. You respray them first, pull them out again, stretch them, and you're away with it. So then you've got your look for like 3 days. You don't have to wash your hair for 3 days.
Good.
I know.
Save water and shampoo.
Yes, exactly. We're saving the environment. There you go.
Yeah.
And your pocketbook.
Yes.
For sure. Okay, we just wanted to come outside and show you what it looked like in the daylight.